Now, Manish Tewari's several comments in the past have raised eyebrows. In August 2025, Manish Tewari had alleged that he was denied a chance to speak during the Operation Sindoor debate in Parliament, even though he was one of the members of Parliament that went on a world tour telling governments of different countries of why Operation Sindoor was necessary and how Pakistan had to be exposed. Back in July this year, he taunted his own party. He said that you won't understand my words if you don't understand my silences. In July 2022, Manish Tewari did not sign the opposition statement that sought the withdrawal of the Agnipath scheme. A month earlier, in June 2022, he had called the Agnipath scheme a much-needed reform. A year before that, in 2021, he had criticized the government's perceived inaction following the 9/11 terror attacks. And in August 2021, he demanded strict action against pro-Pakistan advisors within the Punjab Congress. That is something why the BJP believes that what Manish Tewari wrote today, irrespective of his clarification, is a subtle hint that the top leadership of the Congress party must take. What the BJP is also pointing out is that Rahul Gandhi's failing leadership and how that leaves Congress at a critical crossroads. The question really is, can Congress actually come out and counter this kind of argument that the BJP is making? Well, here are some facts. The Congress party failed to maintain its Lok Sabha momentum. They did manage to get their act together as far as the 2024 Lok Sabha elections went, but all of the assembly elections after that, be it Odisha, be it Haryana, be it Maharashtra, or in Delhi earlier this year, the Congress failed to make a mark. It recorded its worst performance in Maharashtra. They won just 16 seats. While it showed weakness in Jharkhand, the Congress did hold firm as far as the Uttar Pradesh bypolls went last year. The Lok Sabha election script, though, seems to be repeating because, like I mentioned, there were several flops in several other states. The Congress was very confident that they would put up a strong fight here in the national capital in Delhi, which went to polls earlier this year, but once again, a complete dud. The party faced sound defeats in Haryana, in Jammu and Kashmir as well. And for a third consecutive time, the Congress suffered a drought in the Delhi Assembly elections. The Congress and the BJP are locked in a heated debate over Manish Tewari's post. But the question really remains, is Rahul Gandhi the real target? Or like he says, is he simply misunderstood? Well, we'll ask our guests that. Rohan Gupta, spokesperson of the BJP, is with us. Dr. Nishant Anand, spokesperson of the Congress, is with us as well. Dr. Anand, who do you think Manish Tewari was referring to when he put out that post?
Hi, good evening to everybody. See, Manish Tewari ji wrote very clearly the situation in our neighboring countries. We should learn and make sure that there is no entitlement. Like, for example, see, today we need to understand the way, for example, I'll give the name of Jay Shah, son of Amit Shah. He's the chairman of ICC. He has not even played gully cricket. Number two, like Anurag Thakur or Rajnath Singh's son, Pankaj Singh. So what he meant was that there should not be dynasty politics, which is happening in BJP. However, we should learn what is happening in our neighboring states, neighboring countries. That's what he meant. But however, it was written in English and the BJP couldn't understand what he's trying to say. Now see, Rahul Gandhi ji and Congress party from day one has highlighted, and Rahul Gandhi ji walked 4,000 kilometers from Kashmir to Kanyakumari to meet the people of India to listen to the problems. So BJP should tell, why do they give chances to the people of senior leaders? Why the dynasty politics is happening in BJP? Amit Shah's son, Rajnath Singh's son, Anurag Thakur, and several other are sitting in parliament who have not done anything. Congress party, all the leaders are trying to make sure they highlight the issues like demonetization, GST, farmer laws, everything Congress party has highlighted and told BJP in advance and the nation in advance that the policies that you are taking out is not right. But BJP, after 8 years, 2017, they started the GST. And Amit Shah wrote on Twitter, it is a masterstroke. Today, 3 days back again, Amit Shah wrote it's a masterstroke. So whatever Modi ji does, BJP calls it as a masterstroke.
But for some reason, for the Congress, neither that was a masterstroke nor this is a masterstroke. But as far as Anurag Thakur or Rajnath Singh's son is concerned, both of them have contested elections. And if they were to be just dynasts that the people didn't believe in or who didn't do any work for their constituency, they would have been voted out. But that wasn't the case. Unlike in Rahul Gandhi's case, who lost a family bastion.
So Rahul Gandhi ji have not contested elections? He's the leader of opposition.
Of course he has, but like I said, he did lose a family bastion, didn't he?
Okay, what election did Jay Shah contested that he became the ISC chairman? He has not played gully cricket. He could not speak 50 words in English, and he's a chairman of such a big cricket league. Now, we need to understand, 2017, when Amit Shah and Modi said it's a masterstroke, why after 8 years, looting 40 crores as per the new policy? Why they are saying this is also a masterstroke? They are just hiding because today the famous slogan is India is vote chor, gaddi chor. They are winning. You talked about elections of Maharashtra, Haryana, Delhi. They are winning because of the vote chori. They added lakhs of votes in Maharashtra and they deleted 60 lakh votes in Bihar. We presented 80 lakh forms by the BLA in Haryana, in Bihar. They have not accepted it. We have given epic numbers, pictures, people, identity, everything related to the vote chori. So I think Modi ji should once again come to the Lal Killa and apologize to the nation that today 2024 elections and the state elections, they have won by vote chori.
Rohan Gupta, it was vote chori, which is why you won all of these elections last year, but it wasn't vote chori because the Congress won Telangana and Karnataka.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
So I think you have
so
answered my question. The point here is very simple. Manish Tewari ji, this is not the first time that he has expressed his anger or concern over the working of Congress party. He was member of G23. And he was also, suppressed by so-called darbaris of Mr. Gandhi, who has surrounded the party and ensured that each and every decision or narrative what party makes, they don't go along with the people's sentiment. And vote chori is another such example where it has absolutely no resonance on ground, and they are going to lose Bihar badly. They have given Bihar in platter to BJP by raising this issue, which has non-existence on ground. Coming back to Mr. Tewari, when he was denied during the Lok Sabha speech, he was denied address to the Lok Sabha. He was very clear. He posted then also that he was the MP who represented India in Operation Sindoor, and his only fault was since he represented India, he was not allowed to speak in Parliament. So if this kind of mindset is there, what the person will do? He is the experienced politician. And mind you, when he wrote this tweet, don't you feel he doesn't understand what are going to be repercussions? He has put word dynasty in bold. He has clearly said Nepo kids. So what does it mean? Don't you really understand what will be the repercussions? The darbaris of Congress party will be after him. Whether in publicly they will admit or not, I think Manish Tewari will have to answer internally why he wrote this tweet, what was his meaning, and maybe he might be penalized by.
But Rohan Gupta, he's clarified. He's come out and said that this is a message that's misunderstood. That the BJP should rise above politics, because he was talking about the neighborhood and he was talking about revolt that's happening in countries around us and now in Philippines and has nothing to do with India.
See, that is the beauty, right? Whenever Mr. Manish Tewari or Mr. Shashi Tharoor, they went for Operation Sindhu, they represented country, they were not allowed to speak. Obviously, they have their own means of expressing their anger. And this is one such tweet he has done just to express his anger. And obviously, the Darbaris will be after him. In order to save his Naukri, he will have to ensure that in public domain, he just clarifies. But at the end of the day, when he wrote this tweet, he knew what is going to be the repercussion. And point is larger here. I am not talking about the smaller point. Anybody with self-respect will get frustrated in current Congress party, where the narrative is decided by darbaris who absolutely don't have any ground presence. They are just sitting in AC chamber and deciding the narrative of the party. And when the results come, they will allege vote chori. And mind you, this vote chori also is by these so-called darbaris to save their own job. Because whenever Congress party will lose elections, they will say, देखिए हमने तो सब किया, वोट चोरी हो गई. So their main supreme leader will be happy. देखिए हम तो जीत रहे हैं पर हम वोट चोरी से हार गए. What they are talking about? In Maharashtra, after they lost election, they wrote to election commission, and election commission answered them on December 24, 2024
in Maharashtra,
with detailed answer. After
between
that,
the Lok
please don't
Sabha and
speak
state
me.
elections,
I never want to speak.
40 lakhs voters
Please
were
don't do
agreed.
that.
Dr. Anand, I'll give you your time to rebut. Let him finish.
Please don't do that.
Let's not. I request both of you. Let's not speak over each other.
Just December 2024, Election Commission replied each and every point in Maharashtra. After that, why Congress party has not gone back to Election Commission and give the reply? Because they know there is no substance. So mind you, they don't understand the people's narrative. They don't understand the pulse of the people, whether it is Operation Sindoor or after that, aftermath of that. You can see the statement of Sam Pitroda. After such statements, where the reality of current Congress party is in front of the people, do you feel people will vote for them? They will not vote. And then absolutely they have to do campaigns like vote sorry. Mind you, I am in Bihar. They have gifted Bihar to BJP because of this campaign, because this doesn't resonate on ground, because 7 crore 25 lakh
Sure,
voters.
and the voters will decide whether this resonates, whether this is an election issue or not. But as far as the concern is there, Dr. Anand, it can't be that in states where you won that there was no vote chori, but in the states that you lost that election was stolen from you.
See, Poonam, we need to understand 10%, 90% of the states BJP has the government in. So the three states Congress has the government in. They have given it so that these debates can happen and they can
Wow.
point out you have a
So
government
now,
in
So
these
are you
three
saying
states.
the
see, what
voters
I'm
of
saying
these
that
three
is-
Point number
states,
two.
Dr.
He is
Anand,
saying
Dr.
that
Anand,
Congress has
Rohan
not
Gupta,
won.
just a second. Rohan Gupta, just a second. So, Dr.
This
Anand,
is
are
too
you
much.
saying the voters of these states have voted for the Congress because the BJP asked them to do so?
Okay,
And not
I'm answering.
because the elected representatives of
No,
the
they have
Congress
not
deserve
voted.
to win there.
It is gifted by
Let
BJP.
let me answer. Let me answer
Yes,
that.
please.
Now, as far as Maharashtra, Haryana elections are concerned, or
No, you
Karnataka,
answer for these
as
three states now.
Rohan, don't interrupt me.
Rohan Gupta, just a second,
Okay.
please.
Okay, now if I talk about Maharashtra, from 20 Lok Sabha elections and state elections, 40 lakhs voters were increased within the span of 5 months. Point number two, when we gave the Mahadev constituency vote chori of 1 lakh voters, they have increased and they have created fake voters. We have given the records from the epic numbers to every detail. Now in Bihar, close to 80 lakhs forms we have deposited. 20 lakhs people they deleted who are not in Bihar. So close to 65 lakh people they have deleted today. We have given all the details, and election commission is not able to answer. BJP is answering on behalf of election commission. Today, election commission is working as a sangh for BJP, and BJP is trying to hide behind election commission, sometime ED or some institution. Now, understand, Congress party from last 3 months, it's been highlighting and giving the facts. Earlier, people were asking news channels that give us the numbers, give us the proofs. We have given more than 1 lakh epic numbers. We have shown the people who are saying on the news channels our votes has been deleted. How come 40 lakhs voters has been increased in Maharashtra? How come in Haryana, when we file a petition, High Court asked the election commission to deposit the video of the voting, and they changed the article, they changed the law to make it for 45 days. See, today they are assuming what is Manish Tewari is thinking, what is Shashi Tharoor is thinking. They should be focused towards development or our nation,
No,
not
there
by
is
this
no assumption, Dr. Anand, because a lot of these, including Salman Khurshid, including Manish Tewari, including Shashi Tharoor, they've all differed from the party line in the past. And for good reason, many would say, as far as taking an India First stance is concerned. But leave that aside, the concerns that have been raised by these members of the Congress party who chose to stay in the Congress party, for some reason, their issues are not issues. Is that the case?
No, so you need to understand what they meant by this tweet today. He clearly stated we should learn from the examples which are happening in nearby countries. We should not follow this entitlement. We should not do this nepotism which is happening today by the BJP government, and I've given you the names. So see, it's we need to understand Congress party today is highlighting, and everybody in India is saying it's vote chori, and everybody is asking to Modi to resign because we have given the facts. We have given several constituencies, and in few days we will also tell you how did they win in Haryana, how did they win in Maharashtra. Today they are just hiding behind giving
But Dr.
these
Anand, you
several
didn't answer
policies.
my question. That if all of these elections were stolen from you, how is it that those three states where the Congress is in power, the Congress was elected?
So that these debates can happen. So that people can say, how come you won 3 states?
So you're saying once again that the people, that the Congress representatives in these states did not deserve to win. Is that what you're saying?
Okay. If there is a house and a thief comes in, वो सोना भी ले लेता है, बर्तन भी ले लेता है, घर का सब कुछ ले जाता है. Last में एक बेडशीट और एक बेड छोड़ जाता है और लोग कहते हैं आपका बेड तो बच गया. They have stolen all these states by vote chori. They have won in Lok Sabha by vote chori, and we have given not one, more than 1 lakh voters details with the pictures, with their ID, with everything. So today they need to answer to the nation. Why did they do
Sir,
vote chori?
one of those persons whose number you put out in that presentation came out and said I was being harassed. I had nothing to do with this case, but my number was flashed by Rahul Gandhi to the entire world and the country, and now people are calling me with all sorts of questions and in the middle of the night.
Okay, so what about the 90,900 numbers and data we shared? You remember one?
So you're
example.
admitting
What
that
about
one
the
may
other
have been
people?
wrong?
No, I did not admit. I answered you back. You need to admit. I am answering. We mentioned 1,250,000 people, epic numbers. If one said it, I agree. What about the other 1 lakh people who are filing their forms with the election commission, who are coming on the news channel and saying in one small 1-bedroom house they have 500 voters in Bihar? How come 40 lakhs voter increase in 4 months in Maharashtra, which has not happened in 20 years when the election commission did it? So we need to understand giving one example. We are giving 1 lakh plus examples of vote chori. We are telling them they win in Maharashtra, Haryana, and Lok Sabha by vote chori. We
So
are
Rohan
asking,
Gupta,
give us.
you're trying. Rohan
We are
Gupta, the
asking
BJP is
Varanasi.
trying to.
We are
Rohan,
This is
sure.
really.
So Rohan Gupta, you're trying to divert the attention by misreading what Manish Tewari said, by misreading what many others within the Congress are saying, because the real issue here is vote chori, and you want to deflect
See,
attention from there.
It is Congress, I think, which is misreading the sentiments of the people. It is Congress which is misreading this kind of leaders who have at least some knowledge of foreign policy or ground politics. It is Congress who is misreading the total narrative of the common people today, and that's why they are alleging for vote chori. I have
Give the
categorically answered
facts.
for
Give the
Please
facts.
don't speak in between, my friend. This is not the debate, right? I
You
categorically told
started
you
it, brother.
Maharashtra, whatever allegations they made, they could not answer them. They are talking about vote chori. I am surprised why Congress has not alleged in Dusu election the vote chori. It is a Gen Z where you completely lost the election. One day before, Congress was telling that we are going to sweep and you are losing it. That is also vote chori. It is vote chori because you are not understanding the pulse of the people today. You don't understand what is happening on ground. Your leaders like Sam Pitroda, they will come out and say that okay, I love Pakistan. मुझे पाकिस्तान में घर जैसा लगता है और आप बोलते हैं कि जनता आपको माफ कर देगी, कभी माफ नहीं करेगी. ये वोट चोरी नहीं है, जनता का विश्वास चोरी आपने किया है. People don't trust you anymore because this kind of politics where it is surrounded by darbaris, they decide the narrative of the party and your supreme leader accepts that
And
ground
which
leaders are
narrative will
rejected.
actually
This is
echo
bound to
on
happen.
ground, we'll find out. Bihar elections are just around the corner. Whether this
Absolutely.
vote chori narrative is actually something that the voter on ground believes in, we'll find out when they do go to cast their ballot. But I have to leave it there. I thank you both gentlemen for joining us here on The Right Stand.